My seed shall be prosperous today, and heavens will give me my due today, and I am striving for excellence today. Thank you so much for watching my channel. This is Wendy Shenarigan here, and I am a mother of two, a full-time employee, an entrepreneur, and I am here giving you a little bit of what I think that you would like to hear. So today we're going to talk about some after effects of my hysterectomy. Now, if you're not interested in a hysterectomy, or if you're not, if it's not your thing, you don't want to listen to it, I understand. Just click on to the next video. But if you're here, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, I'm hoping that I can give you a few little things that I went through that may help you during your journey. So I received a lot of different questions and feedback on my hysterectomy videos, and I'm still getting them, and I posted them months and months and months ago. So I decided to do another one on just some recent things I'm thinking about, and just answer a few questions, trending questions that I received that may help you along your journey. This is a sensitive topic, so I'm going to try to use some quotation marks for you to understand exactly what I am referencing. So question number one is about intimacy. So that is a very conservative kind of private topic. So I will let you know that I am married, and of course we do have our married responsibilities to do. And I was very, very nervous after my hysterectomy the first time. I will say that I'm not a doctor, so I'm only going to give you what I experienced. I would say it's natural to be nervous because, you know, your treasure box was tampered with. But believe me, the doctors know what they're doing. And you do need to wait the amount of time the doctors told you to wait. But once that time is over, I will say take it slow. It doesn't hurt, and if it does hurt, make sure you talk to your doctor about it. But I will say I feel like my treasure box was shortened a little bit, if you will. And so it's kind of like you can actually feel a little bit more during those first few months. So I would say take it slow. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It's still a great sensation. Nothing was altered in that aspect, but I will say that, you know, she did, or your doctor, he or she did perform surgery. And so they had to sew everything back up. And so your treasure box is still the same treasure box, but it may just feel and but it just feels just a tad bit different because it feels like it's a little bit shortened. For example, if you've ever had a scar, around like a joint, that like maybe around your wrist, and it's healing, but the skin is a little bit more tight because it is healing. So when you try to pull or move that area, it just feels a little bit more tight just around that area. So that's kind of the example I can give you. I wish I could give you more words about that, but for those who are a little bit worried, don't be worried. It's okay. Just for the first few times, just take it a little bit slow and everything will be good. And I promise you, your husband or your loved one will just enjoy every minute of it because you waited so long just to do it. All right, so my second question, regrets. So I was in my 30s, I think it was 36, 35 when I had my hysterectomy, and I had a partial, so I still have one ovary left. So I do not have to take hormones or anything of that nature. But when I look at other kids, I know I have two, which was, I wanted two kids and I wanted two boys. But when I look and I see other girls, like little baby girls, and I'm like, man, even if I wanted to, I can't. Do I feel sad about it? No, only because I do have my two. I do have my two boys, and I know that it was for the betterment of my next child, because I was I got really sick. And my firstborn was sick, and my secondborn was about to get there. So I know it's for the betterment of my health and the possibility of my next child's health, that it's just better I do not have any more kids. But it does make me think like I can't have any more kids after this. So I don't have regrets, but sometimes I do wonder what would have happened if I had another one and I had a girl. But then if I had another one, would she or he have been healthy? So there's so many other possibilities. My husband and I were thinking about adopting. We're thinking about a foster child. There's so many other possibilities. You know, you can lean into, you know, your niece or your nephew, or your friend may have a baby. You could ask to be the godparent. There's so many other opportunities. You can volunteer at a Boys and Girls Club. So I think about other opportunities I have to interact with children or babies, and specifically knowing that I cannot have any more. But I will say that if you're having regrets, just think about your health and knowing that even if you had another person, had another child, another human being, how healthy would you have been? Would you be here today if you had not had your hysterectomy? Would your child be here today if you had not had a hysterectomy? Your health is so important. And that's what I keep telling myself when I see that little girl or I see that little boy. I say, you know what? My health is so much more important than the want of me having another child. You know, I don't want to, in some sense, I would feel like it's a little selfish of me to have another one, knowing that it could have been detrimental to their health, and they would have to live with that for the rest of their life. So those are the two questions that I still get to this day as it pertains to my hysterectomy. I still have my scars. It's not going anywhere. I'm fine. I'm feeling great. Just make sure that when you do have it, take your time to heal. It takes months to heal because, you know, this is a major surgery. So if you have any more questions about it, feel free to chime in below. I'm more than happy to answer any question that you have. I try to respond to every single question since my following isn't as large as some others. So I try to at least respond to every person. So if you have any questions, let me know. Please comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.